My aunt stopped talking to my mother for a decade because she didn't show up for her daughter's party. For context, the party I am referring to is called a puberty sorry ceremony, which is basically a celebration for when a girl hits puberty and becomes a woman. This is fairly common in my culture. Back to topic. This all started in around 2013 when I was a young lad, and we lived in Canada. My baby brother was born a couple of months ago, and life could not be better. We were a small family of 4, and we had just moved out of my father's side family home to rent out a small apartment. We had some financial issues since my dad was the only one working at the time, and my mother had to quit her job to look after us full-time. It was also around this time when my aunt, my mother's sister, who lives in Switzerland, sent my family an invite to the party. Again, we had some financial issues, and getting plane tickets was not cheap for 4. When my mother refused as she could not afford the tickets, my aunt insisted on leaving her 6-year-old, me, and newborn at home and for her to come alone. This infuriated my mother, and she told my aunt that she would not be attending the party all the way in Switzerland and that she would come another time when we had enough money to go on vacation. My aunt thought she was being selfish and scolded her, and eventually cut all ties with our family, and I thought that was it. Fast forward to 2023, my cousin's sister, the one who the party was for, reached out to my mother on WhatsApp, and they started talking. My aunt was still a little bit salty with my mother, but she also loosened up a bit when she talked with me and my siblings. And in 2025 now, they are literally best friends who talk every day to gossip and whatnot. TLDR. They stopped talking for 10 years because of a disagreement, and now they're good friends. So give it a decade, and even scars can somewhat heal.